Get in my...
I got looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. I'm from different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a...
We have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Be hating on riches, 100K I spent that on my wrist, $200 spent that on your model, put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. In the scene, bring the core in the end. We should have wrote. The ring go, I won't call her again. Woke up out of mountain.
Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, what a story they've been in the early stages of the season. They've won their first 8 games. It's been a terrific run for them since day one. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor, Kenny, how do you see him developing?
Well, he's very fluid. You know, he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. You know, he's got really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and, you know, those are rare and hard to find.
You know, I like his game because he can face up, play with his back to the basket, and It's the finest.
How's his footwork?
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, Kevin, that's just terrible news. Never what you want to hear or see. With an injury of that severity, it's hard to imagine we're going to see him back out there anytime soon.
And you know what? You just got to push on. I mean, really next man up. And I think they understand the situation. There's no time frame. And so they just have to adjust the rotation and try to carry on as well they can.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Insanity is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle. And so it's Cleveland with it. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Clock at 2. No good from Insanity.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball, and the dunk by James.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
And the pass to Insanity. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers.
Here's Insanity. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Insanity's got his first 2 points. The 76ers off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. There's Neal with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Insanity. Marshall with the steal. Out left to the wing. And Neal kicks to Okafor. Embiid sets the pick for Marshall. Swift. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. A very nice season for him last year. First in free throw percentage, 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And you know, as you said, Greg, fantastic at the free throw line last year. That's a tremendous asset for any team. Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
They need this, and he gets it to go. The Insanity's got 5.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
And thank you, Doris. Now Marshall, following the three-point attempt by Freak. There's the feed to Okafor. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Here's LeBron. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. James has got his second basket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Marshall with it. He's picked up by Irving. Embiid, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Insanity. He's got 5. The screen from Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Insanity.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here's Marshall. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago. Neal's shot is off.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Marshall with it, now guarded by Insanity. Just his first attempt, and the shot falls short this time.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Here's Insanity. 8 points for him. Irving, good.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Second, the Cavs.
A gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And here are the 76ers now. It's a 5-point game. They get it again. In the corner, Neal with it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Insanity. From the corner, again the Cavaliers score.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something, you're right. And the shot goes in from Embiid. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Insanity. There's the pick. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. The Insanity's got 13 points.
They're relying on this. Shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Marshall. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Insanity. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 8. Now, here's Marshall. Poked away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Here's Insanity. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. No good from Insanity. To the middle. Here's Neal. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 7th assist in the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the 3.
He kicks to Embiid, puts it up from 12, bounces high off the rim and drops. Embiid's got 8.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
It's a pick by Love. Can't convert after the good screen.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now, here's Marshall. They trail by 7.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's 1:26 left in the first. The tray. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his third rebound on the night. Neal dishes to Marshall. Kicks to Okafor. Hits the jump hook.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Neal. How he did last season. Points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Here's Insanity, bangs home the trifecta. Insanity's got 21 in the game.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Meeks passes to Holmes. Inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent